make sure I'm not burning my house down. Let's see what... There we go. I think we're good. There's a heater in my little office here. If you turn it up too high, it'll set the fire alarm off because it smokes sometimes. Which I'm sure I should fix. But I haven't. Anyway. Starting back up again. I think we were in the middle of the reign of somebody. Ooh. Okay. It was nothing. We're good. Alright. Yep. We're in the middle of the reign of Galindo III. Following the pattern of everybody being named Galindo. Though his heir is Pero. Whose heir is Pero. Who isn't married yet because we don't marry off grandchildren ever. Unless the AI is going to marry them off, then we do it before they can. So something you have to watch out for when your heir has land is that they'll marry off their own children if you don't do it first. So if you've got plans, can't wait. It still says this guy is the heir to the Kingdom of Valencia, but that title is uncreated, and we do not have Confederate partition, so I don't know what he's on about. Anyway, you can go through things one by one. Titles, we've got these kingdoms that we don't need. This duchy, that's just down here, that we don't need. An alliance with my nephew, no reason to. We're inheriting, of course. We're second in line for our brother's title. Yes. Your cousin, sister-in-law, and the physician of Armengol. Cursed, but okay. Oh my lord. This man is stressed. Holy shit. Drunkard, reclusive, improvident, and rakish. Guess that's what paranoia does to you, eh? I don't even check if my audio is working. Okay, it looks like it is. If it isn't, just let me know. It seems like it's being recorded, at least and streamed, so we're probably good. The powerful vassals expect council positions. If I remember correctly, the reason that we're not doing this right now is because we can't switch out my brother, who has the same first name as me, from Spymaster. Yes. He's stuck there. We could switch out our Chancellor to a powerful vassal who has one less. Sure. Yeah, the one thing that I'm concerned about is we don't have a real reason to do like a hybrid culture, which I kind of wanted to mess around with, but the culture that we would do it with is Occitan up here. Well, screw this mayor. Yeah, make a friendship with the duke. Yeah. Finger Reveler, nice. Yeah, so there's nothing in here that we super want to mess with. Like, I kind of like where our culture is right now. We're still getting Hill Dwellers, but... Oh, we can add another culture. Right, because we moved on to early medieval. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we'll add another pillar later then. We should have just waited to add the pillar until we reached the next... I thought maybe we needed like a certain tech or something, but we didn't need a new tech. All we needed... for early medieval... all we needed for the next tradition was to reach the next era. Alright. Well, next generation, or maybe the generation after that, we can add a new one. In the meantime, let's try to get battlements to upgrade our castles. It's expensive, but we have the income, so I'm not worried about it. This little monster was among my things. Well, it wasn't scratched a bit. It was covered in piss. Okay. Yep. It's just a cat, man. Don't worry about it so much. Yeah, this count that he has is winning the tyranny war against him. Not for long, though. The troop numbers look like it'll win at some point. My son clearly upset about the Duchess. I think we're done here. Attempted to murder family member. Oh, wow. My vassal is trying to kill my archbishop? Oh, for God's sake. Throw her in jail. I didn't want to have to do this, but... we have multiple... Yeah. We're just gonna have to revoke her titles. It stresses us out. Yeah, I remember. We gave her a second chance, right? We let her out of prison. And said she gets one more chance, and now she's trying to kill our archbishop, so, sorry. And goodbye. We have too many duchies now. This land is still Catalan, so let's give it to a Catalan vassal. This guy. Why not? It'll increase cultural acceptance, which is already pretty high. I'm surprised there's no culture head. Are there no landed Catalan people? I guess there aren't, except for him, but he just turned 16, so he's probably just becoming the culture head, like, soon. There's like a minimum age to be culture head. Which can cause some messy things to happen. What's this? Portugal? What happened here? Title history. Okay, he got Holy Word away. And they took it back. The Aslamid. And then it got split in inheritance. Yep. The Aslamid took it and then it got split. I see. Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Yeah, I remember this. We're just gonna have to fix it when it happens. We've got an armor inspiration. Make a shield. She's very competent. We don't have a use for a shield. We have very good wall hangings already. So we're not going to make that one. For claims, we do have claim to the Kingdom of West Frankia, and we could grab that. Ew, we probably have to vassalize this guy. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to create the Kingdom of Aquitaine. Then we're going to offer him vassalage. They're not connected. That's gonna get exclave independenced. I'm gonna have to remember to delete the kingdom before inheritance. Birds of a golden feather. In the flanks of the throne room, I can hear Master of the Hunt, Armengol, engaged in intense negotiation with Blush over the sale of a peregrine falcon, a highly prestigious bird for anyone to own. Armengol seems to be stuck on haggling the price, with the falconer refusing to budge. And from the frustration in both their voices, they've been at this a while. Perhaps they'd appreciate their king's intercession, almost as much as I think I'd appreciate a new bird. Come on now, I'll make you a better offer. It's my falcon. Do we have more modifiers that we just can't see or something? I wish there was... I wish I knew of... There's got to be a way to see the rest of them, right? Okay. I don't know. Oh, this new vassal wants a council position. Well, I've got one perfect for him. this Ocitano Basque, we could theoretically hybridize with it to have a hybrid of Basque, Occitan, and Aragonese. Because I don't know how long we need to be bellicose. Like, for what purpose do we need to be a military culture, you know? Because we have been. Aragonian. Wow. Right. So changing the ethos is much less expensive than just diverging. To change the ethos. Serve refugees. We'll take them in. If they're seeking refuge, they need our help. Oh boy, this is still a mess down here. Yeah, we're just gonna lose this land when Vassal dies. There's no real way to fix that, I don't think. What? That's my wife that's scheming against? Oh my god. Fiend. She's living a pretty shitty life, so she's just taking it out on somebody. Are we gonna destroy the kingdom? Oh my god, a vassal of a vassal is taking on the kingdom of Navarra. We actually want to ally with you. And, oh, we can't help you because it's one of our vassals. Right. Can I stop vassal war? I can end dynasty war, but that's it. Well, if that happens, it happens. Whatever. Right. So this inspiration wants to make male armor. He's only very competent. We already have pretty good armor. Neighbor. The Marwanid lost. Nah, they lost some land in Independence War. Man, it's a real mess over there. I wish they would clean that up. Or we're gonna have to do it for them. Telling me there's something new, but I don't see it. Because it can't be imported. Switch a perk. Honor to serve. There we go. Trying to get to administrator, but that gives us a bunch more levies and taxes. We're still converting the faith over here. That doesn't seem to change. Our army maintenance much, I guess, because we're not raising it. Great artifact. My Decarian Lyamiko approaches me with a worried expression on his face. My lord, I've grown increasingly concerned about your necklace of roster shell beads and the state of utter disrepair it's fallen into. It's coming apart. In order to save it, I have a proposal. Recently, I've won a dusty scroll at dice from a shady character in a traveling fair. A very fortunate deal, since its content played well into my budding interest in alchemy. The old scroll describes a secret potion that's ensured to make any artifact better than new. Please let me try it. Sure, man. It was useless. Well, we're gonna have to repair it then. Oh, it's a lot of money. To repair such a mediocre artifact. How much does it cost to end your war? It's only a couple months of renown. I to Infant Maurice of Aquitaine. My daughter is plotting as my archbishop. Jesus Christ. There's so much murder going on at all times. What the hell? Okay, it's their alliance that's making them win. Maybe it should just end in a white peace. You know what? I think it's pretty cheap to just kill their war like that, so. I don't know if that's a thing I should have the power to be able to do. Still 30 years on Majorca there. Gonna up the speed since we're not doing anything right now. Afghan Cindy. An interesting one. How far away are those religions, those cultures from each other? Oh, they're like adjacent. Oh, that's a big kingdom. We can develop the capital again. And work on some stress. And up to a confident. Just makes everybody dislike us slightly. It's a shame that they're losing this, because it means less clean borders for us, you know? Book inspiration wants to write a magnificent book. We already have like 3 good books. Oh wow. Granddaughter, but not of the... Not of the primary son. Not the primary heir's daughter, so probably not gonna matter that much. We can call a hunt. We're on pretty good for stress right now. Oh, a witch. I could use a new advisor. Yeah, so there's how it happened. Now there's a King of Navarra who... Ugh. What awkward borders we have up there. Can we get a claim? No, we're already a king, so getting a claim on a kingdom is impossible. Can we get a claim on this duchy, though? Not quite, but we're actually closer than I thought we would be. Sway the Pope for a little bit. We might be able to get a claim on that. You want this thing that we're not using. Sure, man. You can have it. We're just chilling over here anyway. Secret revealed by cat? Bring someone smart to court. We don't have any court artificers. Nobody meets the requirement. Yeah, it needs to be either have a previously completed inspiration or be inspired right now. We have some of those, don't we? But they're in other roles. That's why we can't have them there too. Like this antiquarian. If we switched him out, for this woman, and then we could put him as a court artificer? Yeah. A point. Nice. Can I branch? That was my brother in Sardinia, right? Moncayo. Oh, auto-generated house crests are still pretty bad. We can fix them manually though, right? Because we're the dynasty head. Can't we change this? We could. Del Moncayo. Del Moncayo. Stewardship lifestyle. We finally got administrator. Got a lot of stewardship now. Captured beasts. All manner of strange occurrences have been known to happen in my court, but Master of the Hunt Armagnac leading a pet bear into my throne room by chain was not something I would have predicted, honestly. Sure, let's have a pet bear. That couldn't possibly go wrong. Attempted to murder family member. Wow, this vessel doesn't like us. Okay. I think he's over here. Family members can get married. Yeah, just another granddaughter. Can declare wars. Doesn't really matter. Oh my god. Wrath of the Old Guard. Gods. Disaster. A lightning raid by Grandmaster Arnold the Vikings on Tunis threatens to set half the county ablaze. Fundamental also true, and these pirates consider Christianity to be a threat to their way of life. More than merely gathering plunder, the rulers are slaughtering priests, burning churches, and screaming bloody murder about their false gods. There's no time to raise an army. I can strike with whatever forces I have at hand, or I can grit my teeth until they leave. Grab whoever we have. We're fighting them off. Oof. Okay. Control level down. Man, the Vikings are all the way down here. Let's try to find the title. Where is the tribe of Jomsburg? There it is. Grandmaster Arn. He's made an enemy of us. We still wear this, so let's repair it. Oh my god, I'm only 50. New Archbishop. He's alright. Most venerable person I've ever heard of is the Pope, obviously. We just need the piety to get a claim on that duchy now. Maybe we'll get some by holding court. Within. Something must be done about that Maghrebi outsider. Had enough of Mayor Abubak and his ridiculous customs. So obsessed with pleasing God and their clergy. It's time for your foreign subjects to adopt the mores of their betters. Aragón is a land of many peoples. I don't know why you're complaining. Envoy from my acquaintance, King Julian of Burgundy. Come to my attention that you are harboring an individual particular interest. Oh, this one again. She has a legitimate claim to the County of Leon, and King Julian demands the return. I refuse. Mayor Alvar, who has clearly been working himself up about something, greets me. My king, the dogs of Utrilis think they're better than us, he spews, cracking their haughty jokes each market day. You heard nothing. Mayor Briska, the abhorrent witch, needs to be put in her place, and those damnable fools made to respect Aegea, the leading city of Aragón. Bold words, but you'll settle this with action. Oh my god, the County of Zaragoza wins every single time. My business here is done. And now we're gonna get a complaint from the King of Burgundy. Oh, sucks, doesn't it? You know what, Pope? I seek indulgences. Holy shit, is that a lot of money. Because we are about to claim this duchy. Yes, we could do it as dynasty head, but I refuse. That's ours. I'll prove myself worthy. Oh, we could have just used this Duke's claims. Alright. Let's just use ours, though. Now that we have it, Pope has acknowledged our claim to this land. We don't need this many troops. We can stop gathering. it down. Oh, court event. Yeah, now's a good time. Oh, so many 9-fingered peasants. Okay. Inspired person? Weave inspiration. Doesn't matter to us. Granddaughter is actually a daughter of my heir. So that's something at least. I seized a book. Alright. So just this one, Sloveno-Croatian. Yep. We're over. So now we have that duchy. And this cousin has claim to that land. This one doesn't like us much. But if we just give him his duchy back, like, he's gotta be happy about it. Let's give it to our loyal vassal instead. We also do need to get rid of this kingdom before we die. I know we're not that close to death yet. Still a problem. Oh, the factions disappeared. Yeah, because now he's pretty powerful as a vassal, and he might be able to take his land back from Navarra. Oh, $2 from my cat. How nice. Prisoner, cousin, and rival. Sure, get out of my sight. We'll keep the queen in prison, though, for a while. Hey, we got the Hill Dwellers tradition. Oh, our crown is low durability. We're still using that, even though it sucks. Nice. Wow. This cousin really, really getting a lot of land through marriages and wars and stuff. Valencia must be a powerful duchy. Or maybe he's just good. Him and his father have both been expanding pretty successfully. Inherited tactics. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of the a lot of war stuff, so I think we should finish that branch if we can. Forget farming. Join my court, man. 26 stewardship. Oh, we have 2 new artifacts. I know about the book. What was the other one? Did we get another Excalibur? We did get another Excalibur. Basque Art of Strategy. Martial Lifestyle Experience. Yeah, well, we're stewardship right now, so we should display the stewardship one. Ransom the Queen. When he can pay, we'll give him his wife back. Or you know what? We like these people. You know, even though they have land that's rightfully ours. Shouldn't keep somebody in prison just because they can't pay their way out, you know? Oh, we can demand payments. We're generous. That perk is not very useful to us. I think we might switch off of this and do diplomacy for a while. You could do like a Majesty or Foreign Affairs. Just do a Foreign Affairs focus. And then we can switch our book. To the Aragón Revelry. The Diplomacy Lifestyle Experience book. Count Maurice is in. You served me well, Maurice. Whoa. He has some pretty awkward land there. Is he the only count that serves me directly? I think he is. Everybody else is under a duchy. Well, either a duke or, you know, a duke themselves. Or either a duke themselves or under a duke. We're not going to demand any payments, you know? They can keep their money. Ready the hatchet. Sure, man. Whatever you say. I don't want to spend any of my thoughts on you. Oh, Kingdom of Germany up here. Owned by Swabians. We are calling Rhinelanders still in Lotharingia, French in Frankia, French in Burgundy. Why did you leave? She went to her brother's court. Okay, weird. That you wouldn't stay with your spouse, but I guess. You know, Burgundy is in a really interesting location, in terms of like cultures. They have some Cisalpine land, they have some Occitan land, they have some French land. I believe it starts as Occitan and Cisalpine. It's a kingdom that I want to play at some point. Just do, oh my god, did I mess that up? I think I did. I have a list somewhere. I think I deleted it by accident. I have a list of campaigns I want to do in the future. I'm just about to add Burgundy to it, but yeah, I absolutely didn't save it. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Because the next one's going to be Iceland, probably. And then Burgundy next. Mercia's real big right now. The hook expired. Yeah, we weren't going to use that in anything. Oh, pilgrimage. Go to Jerusalem as we can. We need as much faith as we can get. Oh, there's a war going on here. Oh my god. My vassal is trying to take the whole kingdom of Navarra. Bandits on the pilgrimage. This is the problem. He has a claim to the whole kingdom, so of course he would declare war for the whole kingdom. And not just the county. We're a blade master. Nice. Stop vassal war. Send demand. That man is not a priest. Get him out of here. Oh, how dare you defy me. Okay then. I gave you that land. You're not doing that war. Oh, we are going to have to take the Kingdom of Navarra. Because this keeps happening. If we can't trust our vassals not to become kings, then we will have to become kings ourselves. So how much of the de jure land of Navarra do we have? We have 2 counties out of 5. So we just need 1 more. It's good to be home. So we can usurp it if we just fabricate 1 claim. Develop the capital as we can. Oh, and go on a hunt. Oh, my brother died. He's no longer the master of the horse or the master of the hunt. We ride. That's wow. This is really happening right now. Our dynasty is losing this to a marriage. Alright. Rodrigo got hurt. We gotta help him. Alright, that's fine. The Carling dynasty is gonna have some control, right? Oh no, that's the Poitou dynasty. They have, they certainly have chins, don't they? Powerful chins, those two. Oh, we got the boar. A good kill. Man, the Abbasi has a ton of land, eh? There haven't been any crusades yet. I wonder if it's because the Catholics have been doing pretty well, so they don't feel a need to start a crusade. It's Crusader Kings, and it's 10:05, and there's no crusade yet. Faction that targeted US disbanded. Ocitano Basque. Populists. Someone's trying to kill me. Can I swap out my spy master? No. We can do this swap though. Oh. They swapped their court language to Iberian Vulgar. How is our court language doing? We could do Arabic. We do have a lot of Arabic land in the kingdom. I was surprised we weren't getting bonuses from this earlier. I wish it had like a breakdown here. Lindo, this cat has to go. My wife is still mad about the cat. Alright. Gervais can have it, I guess. It's just sad. Yep, change this contract. We lost our marshal. What? Well, this niece can have that role, I guess. What dynasties are up here anyway? This is Poito. This is Poito. This is Poito. This is Aragón. And this is Toulouse. Religious refugees. Ariana rules over the county of Medea. Smuggle as many Catholics in as we can. Or send an envoy. Let's send an envoy. Oh, I've died. I just got rid of that cat for you. Oh. Well. We have to move on. We're 66 and still fine. That rat freeze like a permanent health boost. Cousin on the Navarran throne. I find it interesting how we tried to change the dynasty crest and it also changed the house crest of the founding house. Oh, one of my sons died from typhus. He didn't deserve that. Give me that land back, Martha. It's your fault that my son is dead. Somehow. He got typhus while he was in your care. Classic. Blame the spouse, always. Were you a lunatic before, or did that just happen? Rule. Help the kids out. Holy. Legendary blade master, novice physician, valued warlike courtier. He's our court physician and a bodyguard, right? Yep. Clear heir son, court physician, and knight. Grandson? Shame? Sure. We could like upgrade the cities and temples and stuff. Oh, no, our bishop is doing a really good job of upgrading all of them. Oh, see it done. We got our claim. Alright. Oh, we still have this truce. How long for? 15 months. Our succession is secured. I visit my vassal Duke Gervais to see how the cat is doing in his care. He meets me outside his castle, no cat to be seen. Oh, it must be out playing somewhere. He looks everywhere but at me. Where is my cat? What happened to my cat, Gervais? Oh, wife is pregnant. Might have more children. That won't mess up the succession, though. Since... Oh, first daughter. Since we have high partition, having more children doesn't really change it. Inspired person can be sponsored. Wants to write a book about stewardship. Her skill is merely decent. Okay. Not fantastic, then. Hold court. First in line. Duke HGO, my cousin, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to his petition. My cousin. It is galling for a great house like CKIII to have a threat of revocation hanging over us like mere barons or tenants. Let us ensure the stability of the kingdom is not threatened by trivial disagreements. Sure, man. Gascon shall be inviolable. Before me stands Count Wilgren of Thiers, his head hung low. My lord, Thiers has been hit hard by the recent harsh winter. The people are starving, our fields are not recovering, and our livestock is not enough to survive anymore. We beg you to intervene and save your devoted subjects with your great magnanimity. He bows deeply and falls silent. Well, I'll send a tax relief. Two of my vassals are pushing one another and jostling to reach my throne first. Duke Manuel bows before me. My lord, murder is wanton in the city. Streets throughout the Kingdom of Aragon. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. Galindo kicks him out of the way. Safety is each man learning to protect himself. Ban and carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople. We shall solve this safety debate with violence. Fight each other. That is the only way to solve this. Carry of weapons is upheld at all times. My business here is done. Okay. Well, another 10 months. It's my cousin who's trying to kill me. Wow. That's a lot of faith. I would rather just fight her. Look. I'm not above fighting her over this. This isn't a super important duel, so I'm just gonna play through it. Basically, we have way more prowess, so we just win if we stall out. So we want low risk to injury. Is that the best you've got? You can't even hit me. And victorious. And she gets critical stress. You shouldn't try to do murder plots. Unless you know you can win them. At court. Lure of language. I need to learn the Occitan Basque language. Right, we don't know Basque. Sure, let's hire a tutor. Magnificence of Rodrigo. In the past few days, neighboring Count Rodrigo has visited my court on his way to some holy fair or something. Since his arrival, he has been outshining with his generosity toward my own courtiers, who have all been lapping up his gold with no dignity. I can't help but scoff when I see him surrounded by adoring courtiers for the umpteenth time. My courtiers. A purse for you, good Agnes, and some coins for you also, kind Bethic. And for you, sweet Eva, sweet honey cakes, for remember, riches are meant to be shared. I can be even more generous. Spend 210 gold. Yes. You have to outshine him. Oh boy. This is some large land. Oh, an adventure inspiration. Very competent. Sure. We need trinkets and stuff, so... Trinkets and, like, hides and things. Oh, court artificer died. No, I have to keep trying to learn the language. See if we can get rid of that, some of that stress. Skull or hide? Yeah. One of these. I think the trinket is more important, because we just have empty trinket slots, right? Yeah. We have pretty bad trinkets. I think the Pope likes us enough. Oh, we couldn't get the language. Okay. What if we try to learn it from this guy? Got another inspiration. It's just the book again. Conversion. Ah, Duke Manuel. Served me well. Just paying homage. How they do. Inspiration. Powerful boars in the drylands. My lord, a message from your adventure, Radica. This is what it says, handing me a scroll. My searches led me to the dry lands of Nassavin. They are notoriously boar-infested, but I have good reason to think that my goal is near. Expect my return soon. Signed, Radica. The scroll reads. She surely is ambitious to choose such a risky path. Her knowledge should be enough to keep her safe. Oh my god. We have a lot of luck with adventurers. She actually succeeded. So our truce is over in 30 days. Our health is still fine. Our son might have a very short reign. It's a good thing he's a lot of piety built up. Because he might be trying to reform the religion. Alright, let's go. My claim, declare war. Everybody go. He's... Oh, he's on the front lines. We're not much of a frontline type of leader, so we won't meet him there, but, you know. Yeah, he's so outnumbered, it doesn't really matter. And we took his son and heir hostage, and we win. So the purpose of that was so we could usurp this title, and then destroy it. We probably should have offered vassalage first. In hindsight. But I'm sure our vassals will clean up that land. Another grandchild. Holy shit, do we have a lot of those. Grandson here is 31. At this point, he should probably try to get married. What? How did one of my grandsons become a bishop? Okay. Interesting. But, oh right, bishops can serve as knights in Aragonese culture. We don't want alliance power, we mostly want prestige. So that'll do. This grandson we can't even invite to court. This grandson... I mean... maybe not that grandson. Because he's going to be inheriting something. This one can wait until inheritance happens. Okay. This grandson we can invite to court. And, we can get him this marriage, I guess. a little bit of inbreeding, but you know, we gotta keep this land in the family. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I guess I mean what I said. 5 new court artifacts. Oh, from taking Navarra. Yeah. I like how our income isn't like skyrocketing from blobbing like this. I don't. Truly heartfelt poem, man. Good job. Now we can change this guy's contract, which I forgot to do earlier. Oh, his obligations have already been changed this generation. Oh, that hook that we have on him is useless. Oh, that's unfortunate. Head of faith. Bunch of money. Oh, personal champion died. Alright. That's a couple court positions that have been vacated. Let's see if we can get replacements. Your vassal, commander, and knight. Can be master of the horse, sure. Oh, we learned the language. Nice. The scheme's invalidated because we succeeded. As it goes. Master of the hunt. I mean, we've been doing a decent amount of hunting. I don't think we need one. Personal champion, though. I believe in my son. Cadet Branch, my cousin who hates me for taking his titles. Oh, there's a court event. My grandson Pero is mad that I gave the position to my son Pero. Man. No. Why does he want to be Jester? He's mad that his dad got the job instead of him. I mean, I guess. If your dad already has a job, he'd be confused. But you're in line for the throne, my man. You just gotta sit back and wait. new marshal. My journey through the Middle East has mostly involved fighting off hordes of peddlers on the pilgrim path. Oft, in order not to delay my quest over long, I give in and buy one of the little trinkets. I have sent a courtier bearing it your way. Perhaps it shall provide some amusement. What use is an adventurer who takes the common path? People walk those all the time. What are you doing? +1 knight is pretty useful, so... yes. Great-grandson, Pero the Third. Oh my... Game suggested names. So if we form a hybrid culture, we still don't have enough acceptance. How close are we? 19%. It's going slow. I don't think the wars were really helping. We're trying to promote acceptance, but I think we should just increase development. Like, acceptance is already increasing, right? Yeah. Let's just let it increase. See where it ends up. We are not scary. Firm hand is not going to do anything. We can befriend some people, though. We're almost 70. Our health is finally poor. Bandits on the road. Just lay low. Nope, she's wounded. Aggravated wound. Yeah, I think whoever, somebody said, I don't remember who it was that suggested that, people on adventures, like, their wounds instantly heal so that they don't die. Because I don't think that's true. I don't know if it was part of the patch notes or something. But what happened here was the court physician, who is nowhere near her, was in charge of healing her. And the wound got aggravated. Hopefully, she ends up surviving. Are we being fucking raided right now? This man is sending letters. Yeah, let's send some letters with him. He seems like a cool guy. King of Asturias. Tell me. Tell me about friendship. You know? Seems like a friendly guy. She's still out. She's wounded. Keep exploring. Your words are as empty as your skull. I don't understand. We have super high diplomacy. We have a friend. There's only one way to rectify this. We should really be trying to get a claim on this kingdom in like a future generation. We're gonna want that land eventually. How's this guy my cousin? I don't know. Let's meet and spar. Too few understand the inner beauty of the blade. Yes. That's an event you're probably going to see more often now, because prowess numbers are higher, in general. So you can spar people to befriend them, if both of you have high prowess. Let's develop the capital and call a hunt. Oh, okay. We did get a stress break, because I wasn't fast enough. Didn't matter, though. Rampaging heart. No, we're a friend of animals. What? Oh my god, really? One of her brothers became a mercenary company owner, and that ends the inspiration because she goes to his court? Man, sometimes something happens in this game and I'm like, wow, there should really be a system to make that not be a thing. Like, if I'm paying somebody to go on an adventure, should they really give up on the adventure because their brother became a mercenary? Like, no refund, just your money is gone. Sucks to be you. We have a couple upgrades that we can do. Mostly just these military camps. Because we got burrs, finally. Oh, wife is pregnant. We're 70. Hospitality. I should focus on appeasing my own vassals. We're pretty old. Should be preparing for the next generation as much as we can. How's the succession looking? Still good. Counties being split up as expected. Hermenegildo, great-grandson, may grow to be strong and wise. Ooh, he might be the firstborn, because sickly kid here. Maybe the food will save him. Hey, we're friends with the King of Asturias. Great day. Great day. We should befriend some vassals before we die, though. Any of them who are gonna be mean to our heir. Oh, it really is just that one, eh? Oh, and this one. So there's two. Did we learn the Basque language, or did I interrupt that? Nope, we did learn it. Ethical lethargy. It's hard keeping all those languages in my head, and I keep forgetting which language I'm speaking. Just the other day, I accidentally introduced myself using a confusing mixture of Basque and Iberian vulgar words. I didn't even realize I had done so until it was pointed out to me. Perhaps I should simply let Basque slip from my mind? No. Work harder. Study more. Work more. Obviously the health way. The two new steward tasks, eh? Yep, so promote cultural acceptance at the top here. You select a culture and it'll increase the acceptance of that culture with yours. Which you need to hybridize, and it'll affect like your relationship with, or your opinion with, between those two cultures, between people of those two cultures. And then the other one is convince de jure territory. So I think you need pretty high, you need really high, grandeur. I don't remember what the grandeur cutoff for this one is, but you need to be a king and need to have a certain amount of grandeur. And then you can try to convince some land that you don't own, but is de jure yours. Right, so I have this duchy over here, Tunis, and this county we don't have. We can just try to convince the person to hand it over. And you know, I haven't had it work yet. It has a chance to fail every time, so I don't know how long it takes on average. I haven't succeeded with it yet, so I don't know what it does. Or I know what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm trying to say. It just gets you land. If it succeeds. More compassionate, so all of these. Oh, we do want that hook on him. He's humble. Because he's a Ravener, I'm gonna say she'll have tasks which are impossible to complete. I think because he's greedy, he would try to do it. That Ravener trait? Yes, we got a hook on him. Not Raven, not trait, but like description. Is very similar to the ambitious. Another son, Artal. We're probably gonna die before he does anything, but he will be around. So we can change this guy's contract. There we go. You can make 3 changes as long as one of them is negative when you have a hook, so I do. Not sure how much. Still 70. Man. 71. Thought my mother lived too long at 70, and we've already surpassed her. My father only lived to be 56. It's athletic, but also rat-free. There's got to be something wrong with those rat-free traits. Like, there's no way it's just a medium health boost. Flat? The heir's health is still fine, but he's inheriting in his 50s. 2 of his sons are already bishops. That's so weird. So this is actually my second time playing a campaign as the Duke of Aragon. The first time was my first major campaign, and that campaign ended. It was an Iron Man campaign. Also, just like this one. And that campaign ended when the person who inherited my player heir was a mayor. Like, he was like a great-grandson or something, and he just had like a town somewhere. He just randomly became a mayor, and then inherited, and then game over. That was like... Yeah, that was when... that must have been in 2020. Yeah, I was playing this game a lot because I was sick. No, I was isolating because of the pandemic that is happening. That was and still is happening. I don't think I was actually sick. I just had traveled, so I had to isolate. Oh my god. This is really happening, eh? Oh, these two share a grandfather, so... Share a grandfather and a grandmother. Cousins married and had an inbred child, who we can now demand payment from. Realm will lose land when vassals die. You are where? Over there. Okay. I don't think it matters. Now it's just another Duke paying homage. That's why I skipped through the event. That one comes up a lot. It's a lot of paying homage. I do like how they give some of the, like, paying homage can have some flavor sometimes. But most of the time it is just the same event over and over again. It's sort of like poems. Sometimes there's some interesting flavor there, but... did we befriend? No, they died, didn't they? No. She's still alive. We're trying to befriend the vassals who don't like us that much, so that when our kid inherits, they have the opinion of previous ruler bonus. Oh boy. I think we're gonna try to do 2 generations this stream, just because this one's probably gonna be short. He's 54. He can't live that long, right? Like, he can't... More than 20 years is, like, unreasonable, right? A man worthy of doubt. I'm not sure if it was the intention, but Listen Violent made me think I've been giving Aguido too much credit. Yeah, I lose opinion of him. I think he's... I don't remember when that event comes up, but I've been on both sides of it, where you try to get somebody to put in a good word for you, and sometimes they fail. I don't know if it's part of befriend or like sway. It's part of a scheme, I think. The Flare. Why is he on temptation focus? Isn't he a fortune builder? What is this man? He's so confusing. Alright. I think we're pretty far into the wait to die stage. So just make sure the succession is good, and we can put her on 5 speed and wait. Snake at court. Yeah, random mayor trying to seduce one of my children. Royal court. Little bird. At first I thought they were merely idiosyncrasies, but it's clear one of the many servants at court has been furtively signaling me. I approach him with my guards at a quiet moment, and he whispers, conspiratorially, "Great king, my name is Munio. We overhear much while waiting on your guests. They hardly ever notice our presence." I look at him doubtfully, wondering if I can really hear what he wants to say next, or whether I really want to hear what he's going to say next. He returns the look, clearly unsure whether he's making a mistake. At last, he swallows. "My lord, Duke Guillaume, your restrained vassal, has intimate relations with other men behind closed doors of your castle. I swear it with God as my witness." I don't... Wow. Arrest this fiend. He's just spying on people. How dare he? Badmouth my friend like that. Friend. What? Died in an accident. He instantly died? No common gap. No common ground in this friendship, but with effort, we will come to understand him. Sold court. My vassal Mare Elo can barely contain her rage, erupting. "Something must be done about that Basque outsider," she gesticulates wildly. "I've had enough of Mayor Brisca and her ridiculous customs, treating foreigners like equals. Pah! It's time your foreign subjects to adopt the mores of their betters." Aragon is the land of many peoples. You're just a mayor. New arrival to my court is one from Elaine, an envoy from my acquaintance, King Gofred of Alba. One of my attention, you're harboring an individual, yep. This night, my grandson's wife has a claim to the Kingdom of Alba. I refuse. The King of Scotland has no power over where his granddaughter, or where my granddaughter-in-law goes. A haggard-looking peasant now stands in front of me. My lord, I beg for your help. A monster prowls the mountains of Granada, killing cattle and farmers alike. Few have seen it, but the mangled remains of its poor victims leave no doubt. It's clearly a huge bear, as bloodthirsty as few has ever seen. Please send your strongest hunters and save us from its voracious jaws. Give them some gold, or I'll try to fight them myself. I think we can do it. Let's fight the bear. My business here is done. Yeah, he's mad, because we said no. Oh, and we died! Oh, we were gonna fight that bear! Oh, we didn't even get to go fight the bear. Alright. King Galindo III of Aragon was given up the ghost at 73 years of age. He died of old age, a conscientious man who is renowned for his excellent skills as a steward and a ruler. King Pero ascends the throne, a godly man. Pero is sure to impress the priests with his extensive knowledge of the scriptures. Continue as King Pero. Okay. Oh boy. We've got a lot to sort out. First of all, we need to manage our domain better. Let's go through things, actually. We need to go on a pilgrimage. Yeah. You go to Jerusalem. Make sure people like us. The priests in particular. We have scholar and we're going down theologian. This seems backwards to me. Being zealous, I think we're gonna reset perks. How stressed out are we? It's not that bad. Yep. Let's reset the perks. I think we should have gone for theologian first. No, but we need learn on the job. Give me a second. We have 13 perks. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get to profit, so it doesn't matter that much. Our health is poor, so I'm gonna do medicine focus. We're gonna try to reform the faith. Or try to form a new faith, I think. Oh. We can reset the perks if the health is looking bad enough. So we need to put powerful vassals on the council so they don't hate us. Gascon, Auvergne, and first Spymaster, Duchess Rahad. None of you are good at martial. Wow. I think we're just gonna have a bad marshal for a while. Alright. We have one county that we don't want. Oh my god, 17. It's a hell of a number there. Okay. So you have this one county that we don't want. In succession, it is going to the second-born son. So I'm going to give it to him early. Now, how does that change our succession? It doesn't really. Oh. Our domain limit just went up. Okay. I don't know what changed. Whatever. We'll get another county to give to this son over here anyway. Because this son is currently inheriting one of our core counties, and we can't have that, so... burn it here. We'll need another county for him. Alright, now going through these, disabled buildings, don't care, or I'm gonna lose land. Unvassaldized, can't do anything about that. Serpentine, Udai, history. My mother had it. It's not really an important trinket. Powerful vassal expects the council position. We already did as much as we can for that. The words we can declare don't matter. We don't want any of these kingdoms. Because we don't want to split up the land on inheritance. Family member can get married. Son and vassal. Okay, we will look at that. Designated guardian. Right, our youngest daughter can be educated. She is doing intrigue, so my daughter-in-law can probably handle that. This countess, we don't want to imprison her. We're forgiving. What is her character anyway? Forgiving, zealous, and chaste. Yeah. Man, we would have had 44 prowess if we inherited in our prime. A few knights. I think this will sort itself out, and this is just our family that we can inherit from. Mostly brothers and cousins and stuff. Alright. Family can get married. This third-born son. Can get a Greek alliance, I guess. This son, so he can keep his land, needs a powerful alliance. And we want this duchy, this duke to be on our side anyway, so we can do an internal marriage there. Yep. My half-brother can be used to bring a knight to court. And then my daughter, who's 21, isn't inheriting because we don't have high enough crown authority to enact equal laws yet. So let's just bring a knight to court. Yusuf. Andalusian. Matrilineal. Alright, everything's happening at once. We can get ruled from the head of faith. We're actually not going to do that. Because we're going to reform the faith. We will be the short-lived prophet king. I think our stewardship increased from learn on the job, right? We put our we put a steward in position and we got stewardship from it, from learn on the job. That's why it happened. A rude story. Perhaps it's time I found others to travel with. We should hire some court roles. Truly, they spit in the face of God, the heathens. Right, because we were the physician and then we inherited. So we can get a new physician. We want a high almoner. And you probably want a position, don't you? Why would you honor that bed for him at court and not me? My knight is livid. No. How about that? Foremost knight. A healthy rivalry between meddlesome fighters is expected, but the growing discord between Munio and Yusuf is souring the mood at court. Munio is widely regarded to be more skilled, but Yusuf clearly takes issue with that assertion. In the middle of an audience, the latter bursts into my throne room, and, clutching a sword hilt, cries, "Munio, only one of us can claim to be the king's most skilled knight. Meet me outside and I will settle this question." Munio replies viciously, "I would cut you to pieces where you stand if it wasn't for the presence of my lord, you unrelenting knave. Apologize and I may spare your life. I better act quickly if this escalation is to be halted." Either let them fight, or let them duel. Or we fight them. I think that's hilarious. I'll humble the both of you. For a few brief moments, Munio and I pace in lazy half-circles, each watching for an opening. I brandish my dagger, ready to defend myself, but he clutches his sword firmly to hand. This fight may only be the first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Munio's sword moves into lazy defensive position, and he begins shutting me down, his tone what one would use for a misbehaving serf, not a king. So we gained a dual handicap, which downs our prowess a little bit to make it a little more even. Ugh. Is that the best you got? You can't even hit me. He didn't go in for an attack. Time and again I backpedal, dodge, and weave, always keeping just within tempting target distance. Soon, Munio, showing signs of exhaustion, unexpectedly, he managed to swing a vicious kick from my shin, momentarily hobbling me. My form is excellent. With no form for mistake, and Munio's stance is failing. He still has more risk of injury. Well, let's see how you do without your sword then. No, I don't think we need we don't need to disarm him. We have the higher prowess. He doesn't seem to be going in for big attacks, so let's see if he can break our guard. We win the duel. No foe breaks my guard, and my opponent today is no exception. I forced him back time and again with a chain of perfect parries, only offering a devastating, powerful cleave when he's utterly exhausted. As Munio hurtles backwards, I hurtle with him, bringing my dagger's pummel down on his face. There are few crunches quite as viscerally satisfying as that. Stunned and sapped, my opponent collapses to the floor, losing his weapon in the process. He's so tired that it takes a modest amount of studious kicking to get an official yield. I am victorious. We have new court artifacts. We should switch out our book, since we're not doing diplomacy lifestyle. We can put our Aragón Chronicon up instead. We don't really have anything else of note here. Yeah. Glory is widely known. Neighbors can be vassalized. Sure. I guess these two like us. And then we can transfer. Good to be home. Alright, now since we're back, we can hold court. My vassal, Duke Digio, the second, Duke Egidio, hurries to my side, his bloodshot eyes searching the assembled court. My lord, I am sure someone from the kingdom was out to get me. I have no evidence, but I suspect Infant Pons, my half-brother. He wants no competitors to claim the county of Navarra, including my own. I beg you, imprison Pons and put a stop to this madness. It's not a crime, Egidio. Cannot just imprison him for that. Hero of the frontier. Relations between us and the chiefdom of Uklis have always been fraught as we battle the infidel for control of the land. The commoners have suffered terribly during this conflict, as I cannot protect them all. It seems, however, that a new hero of the people has been proclaimed, a lowborn who's fought in the defense of the people time and time again. The hero called CKIII has now come to my court to seek reward for their bravery. My court are unanimous that a peasant cannot be granted the same rights as a noble. But would it be right? Would it be just of me to deny them fair recompense for their undoubtedly mighty deeds? We could honor him as the hero he is. I think he should join our court. Our knights won't like it. Just because he's a peasant doesn't mean he can't be a knight. Duke Gillum storms to the front of the throne room. My liege, many think Katerina should become your successor over Pero. It is known across the kingdom of Aragón that your heir Pero so offends to make offensive scale. On my journey here, I was robbed by a horseman in garish finery. He stripped and tied me to a tree before removing his mask and gloating it was actually him. Queen Parthena aghast. My sunshine would never do such a thing. A wolfish grin spreads across Pero's face. Oh, I absolutely did. So I can change my daughter to my designated heir. That might be interesting as well. That is the last straw. Katerina it is. My business here is done. We only have one kingdom, so what's the actual inheritance? So this son is disinherited now. We can't have him join the Holy Order because he's not a martial education trait and he's also married. We don't want gold from the Pope. We've got enough gold. We need one county. So I'm thinking we just take this. Who's gonna stop us, really? Yeah. It's gonna solve the inheritance, so let's just do it. We can call allies, but we're just gonna win this by sitting on top of the objective. We even got some prisoners there. Ransom the ones that we can, I guess. Alright. Now let's unpause for a second, and then increase the control there. Hello? Okay, there we go. And change the faith there. We've got a ransom here that works. Yep. And then we have to sort through those prisoners. So, 10. Holy shit. That one is the one we just ransomed out. You are useful. You are not. So get out of my sight. You really wouldn't accept anything but recruitment, but I don't want you here because you would definitely kill me. Wow. Just ransom. This prisoner is a wild oat. Sure. Recruit. You are not very useful. Almost certainly going to die, so you can get out of my sight. Well, if we recruit you, that might bring your wife to court? No. He's zealous. Okay. Get out of here, then. You are already married. Might be able to find a use for you, though. This guy maybe also? Holy shit, there's a lot of people. This guy can pay his way out. He's just a lowborn. This guy's useful. He's got a high learning. Can recruit him. And then Fernando here has been in prison for a very long time. Let's get everybody out of prison. Then the ones that we recruit, we can find spouses for. Wow. Let's go for... Needs to be a child. That kid is the heir to something. Sure. Show in Galindo at once. He's just come to children anymore. Just come to pay homage. Wow, this guy sucks, but sadistic. I hate inviting sadistic people to court, but I keep doing it. Alright, so did that fix our inheritance? No, actually. Yep, so now the youngest son is just getting 2 counties instead of 1 when we got that county. I really need to learn the math for this. So that we can actually predict. I think we are still using this one, so I will repair it. If we need another county, where can we get it from? Yeah, your heir is still, yeah, the ruler of Corsica. That's a shame. We're gonna lose some land, but that's how it goes sometimes. Disputed heritage? Jesus. I don't even want to think about that right now. Let's not try to solve that mystery. Man, these two fighting for, fighting for control over the southern land down here. Certainly interesting. Well, here's another county that we can just take, and that'll solve the problem, I think. Let's do it. And there are the men-at-arms, and then we walk in. And win instantly. We have a count with claims on a duchy all the way over there. Interesting. How is our cultural acceptance for Andalusian? It's pretty good, actually. We've got the same heritage, but the wars that we're doing are not helping. How do you have a hook on everybody? How do you have a hook on me? Dude, just die. You've been alive for long enough. 57. Oh, this is a strong fort. Alright, so that's gonna be a little bit. But I don't know how they're gonna stop us, so... We gotta keep an eye on our health. Poor, okay. We're gonna have to, reset our perks. Probably after this war. I need to give my daughter a court position so that she learns something. What's she good at? Marshal. Okay, so she can be Master of the Hunt then? No. These are all landed people that have to be Master of the Hunt. Okay. Maybe Seneschal? Yeah, she can be Seneschal. So she can build up money that she'll have when she inherits. Yeah, we're not going to live super long as this guy, unfortunately. So we're going to have to reset our perks to become the Prophet. Host a feast in the meantime. Celebrating the victory on this war that we're doing right now. What a great night. And a friendship with Duke Pokemon. Behemoth. I feel like I should know that word. That word is familiar. Alright. Enforce demands. We took that one county, and we're probably gonna keep it. Even though it will hurt our income a little bit. Yeah, so it's time to reset our perks. Because we really should be a theologian. All things considered. So we get 4 more. I think know thyself and scientific. Are important. So we can create a new Christian faith. So this is something that I've had planned for basically the whole campaign, and I don't think I've really talked about it. Was when we get a learning-based character who's zealous, I think it makes sense that after he's taken these lands and like actually talked with the people who live here, he would create a new faith that was maybe a little bit more accepting of these people. So we can create a new Christian faith and replace monasticism with Islamic syncretism. Considers Islamic faith and is considered by Islamic faiths to be hostile instead of evil. Mutual plus 30 opinion bonus with Islamic faiths makes generous a virtue. View on gender. Equal. My daughter is my heir. She was a better option than all of my sons. I got it through an event. I think it makes sense. Armed pilgrimages and communion. I think we can keep. We can't create a head of faith title because we don't have holy sites, but we can get holy sites later. So yeah, not really worried about that. There's one right here, and there's one over here. So there are two that are like close by to us, so I will be able to create a head of faith later. Religious attitude. I think righteous. Pluralist, like... Trying to think. This sort of makes sense, right? We're accepting other people's beliefs. Holy wars will vassalize infidel rulers instead of seizing their land. Yeah. I haven't played a pluralist, really. And it's not, like, good, but I think it's interesting. So let's try it. Theocratic spiritual, I prefer these. I think lay clergy managing temple holdings is just gonna hurt your domain. So, not in a rush to do that one. Monogamous must be approved, vinculate marriage, legitimization. Adultery. In our culture, adultery is a horrible crime, and that's what I think that making it criminal. It should be criminal for both, for this religion. Oh my god. It's gonna keep that, right? They fixed this? Yeah, marital ceremonies. Adulterer and fornicator traits are despised. Yeah, it does keep it. These all seem about right. The problem with same-sex relations is the adultery part. We don't have the game rule for I don't think it should be any worse. So we can... Let's make sure it makes sense. Yep, this checks. This checks. There we go. Then... Clerical function. Recruitment. We already can have clergy serve as knights, so let's just lean into that. Clerical gender. I don't see why it couldn't be either. Clerical marriage. Allowed. And clerical appointment. Spiritual but revocable. Yeah. That way bishops can still be fired if they do a horrible job, you know? All right. For faith icon, we're still Christian, but Islamic syncretism. I don't really know what this one is a reference to. I don't know what most of these are references to. This sort of makes sense to me. Yeah. Where it's like similar to Islam, but not like, but still different. Name, you would think that I would have had this sorted out by now. But I don't. So what should the faith be called? We can always change the name of the faith later, so... we can do this for now, and if somebody has an idea for something better. I don't want to hold up the stream while I think about this for like hours. It could be because it's syncretic. Wait. No, wait, this is clever. This isn't that clever. It seemed cleverer in my head. We're keeping it. Now, all the confidence. This is the smartest thing I've ever done. It's also sin, right? So it's sinful from the perspective of Catholics, but it's also syncretic and synchronous. Nice. We can hear the description later if we come up with something. And faith, oh, color picker. Oh, you shouldn't have given me this. Let's pick like the ugliest possible color. That good old like dog shit brown there. Done. And create. I didn't check which vassals would be converting with us, but it looks like most of the important ones did. So instantly we can found a holy order. For our new faith here. Teutonic Order. At this age, I don't think it matters if we become celibate. Okay, there we go. So now it's going to take a while to convert all this land, but if we split it up between us and the vassals... convert faith. All right. So here's a hot tip. Rulers who are in our realm, whose religion is not ours. We can go and ask all of them to convert. So these counts go by rank. And the way to do that is to click them all. Oh my lord. Oh, we have a lot of counts in the realm. More than I thought. Alright. We'll worry about the counts. The mayors don't matter that much. And we just demand conversion, and then this back button is B. So B, right click, demand conversion, enter. And we gotta do this for everybody in the realm. Because the game doesn't automatically convert vassals of vassals. Riveting gameplay, I know. The people that say no, we can always ask later. Alright. That's everybody. We're gonna get a lot of messages about that. The Catholic clergy have lost their way and can no longer be trusted to guide us. To remedy this, I've gathered a select group of priests together to discuss the future of our faith. Impassioned priests are already talking about launching crusades to spread their new faith across the world and are asking all adherents to put old disputes aside and come together for the sake of the new faith. Then Christians eagerly wait the prophesied arrival of their Pope, a great leader who will rally all the faithful behind them and usher in a new Christian golden age. Okay, he didn't talk much about our beliefs, but, you know. They did talk about the, this is stuff that's, like, already in Catholicism. I don't want to change it too seriously, because later on, we can, schism off of the religion again, if we need to. If it seems right. You know? This guy's zealous, he still believes in a lot of this stuff. So there's an independence faction against us. So my youngest daughter is getting one of the counties now. Yeah, the one they're getting is not part of... it's not part of the main duchy. I don't want to grant any titles, because I know Hybridize can be weird about that. Granting titles early. Because then you have less titles, and the number of titles that you have affects how Hybridize splits up the titles. It's one of the few that actually does that. So we just have to keep all of these counties. Competent weaver here, but we have enough weaves, to be honest. Heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep. When I hear a faint rustle from a window. Have you no shame, man? Alright, so our court now, a lot of our courtiers are not the same religion. Nope. So we'll have to demand conversion from a lot of them. So now when we do marriages, one of the main advantages of this is we'll be able to marry into Islamic families. Our culture already gives us bonuses for marriage acceptance. So having more options. Alright, we're doing this again. Let's just get high prowess in here. Slowly go through and convert everybody. And make sure we don't accidentally adopt faith there. Oh, okay. And this guy isn't. This guy's a guest. Alright. I just noticed quickly that you were unmarried, and we can fix that. We'll have a few courtiers who are the wrong religion, but it's not a massive deal. Because we like other religions, right? Yeah, only minus 15, even though we have disdain for heathens. Alright, new learning perk. More development is nice. Our heir does not currently have any children. Adventurer. Your skill is merely decent. That's fine. Sponsor inspiration. Oh, we're in that good old waiting to die phase again. If we change to assist ruler, okay, it gets even worse. Inspiration funded. Give me a trinket. Yeah. The last time we tried to get a trinket, I think the person just gave up and didn't come back. It's kind of annoying. Okay, this spear that we're not using. We can give as a gift to somebody before it breaks. Not really sure. Troubling translation. I step over the threshold to my courtier Ximena's office. I find her bent deeply over a book. Her court, she's the court physician, that's why this is happening. This translation of Galen is atrocious, she says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill him outright. Well, you should look to the scriptures for guidance, of course. No, we can't ask the Pope for money anymore. Life's an adventure. Keep adventuring. Yeah, we have this weave inspiration, but we really don't want it. Got another hour about. So in terms of marriages, we have this one unmarried daughter. And this sister who also isn't married. So if we go for alliance power, we have the Byzantine Empire here, but we should also have the Marwanid. Marwanid, Caceres. Caceres? Let's say Caceres. Keep laying low. I believe in you. How do they keep succeeding? Okay. Yeah. We're in range of Cairo. So we could marry into, like, Egypt. Their house is Cairo, but their kingdom is Egypt. We could try to take some of that at some point. Another inspiration, Metalsmith wants to forge regalia. If I remember correctly, we have solid regalia already. So how good are you at forging regalia? Very competent. I'm skeptical of that one. In terms of grandeur, we're paying a lot on amenities now. This used to be 3.2 a month. But it's because we have more land now, it's costing us more money. We're still not the most grand court. Wow. Well, we could still become a vassal of the Byzantine Empire. We're too far away from you, eh? Yeah. That's why we can't arrange marriages with them. We're out of range of you as well. We're probably gonna attack the papacy at some point. Not this generation, but next. How How does my heir still have 0 children at 25? So weird. I mean, it's fine, it just means the next generation is going to be pretty young when they inherit, but like, it would be nice if you had some kids, right? She's inheriting, so we don't want her to marry anybody who is, who is also inheriting. That's the thing with equal. You have to limit your marriages a little bit. I guess she doesn't really need a marriage right away. We're probably not going to live much longer. And we don't need to. I think we did everything we set out to do, really. The only things that it would be nice is we convert faith faster as this character. So it would be nice to, you know, fix this up a little bit. Popular opinion is still high. Duke Manuel here is Aragonese, not Andalusian. No, show Duke Hughes it. He's just coming in to pay respects. Nice, nice, nice. Empty council position. Cultural acceptance is still increasing with Akatin if we take the route of merging with them. And we have this alliance. It's an artifact claim war. We will just raise our men-at-arms and a few. About 600 levies. That's enough, I think. And then just send them in straight to the objective. Oh, there's a big civil war going on in the Byzantines right now. The Duke who has a claim on the throne. Duke Constus. Not a very powerful Duke. So I don't think it would be very stable if he did get the throne. Power of the Scriptures. Well, he's not generous. Maybe forgiveness? It's pleased. Nice. Oh, he can marry. Right. There we go. We let bishops marry. May as well use that. My son here can marry. What happened to his previous spouse? Died in childbirth. Wow. Tragic. Man, this guy's had an awful life. Secret exposed. My vassal had an extramarital affair. Cannot go unpunished. These like counts. We're just gonna ransom them out because they're just counts. Shout out my dynasty, Amelia. Finally, okay, my daughter's heir. Oh, that is sick, the way it fits in the circle there. May you grow strong and wise. The Sin Christian logo. Child of my dynasty, Apollonia. This is my nephew's daughter. Not a massive deal. Is there a new inspiration? Right, that's the regalia person still. Okay. No, we do have a court event though. Saucy readings. Lately, I can't help but notice the giggles and giggling maidens. The giggles of giggling maidens, and usually austere warriors gathering in dark alcoves to listen, enraptured to a book. Today I finally cornered Blanca with a book in her hands. It is clearly a licentious text, filled to the brim with sensuous temptations, earthly seductions, and supple bosoms. I'm silent while I ponder the probable reaction the Archbishop feasts upon, and Blanca stares at me in apprehension. Of course. My niece. No, we purify this with fire. Celibacy is the way to go, guys. Abstinence is key. What do the schools say? It's the only option or something. The only safe option. I mean, I went to a Catholic school, but they didn't preach that. So, I'm not familiar. Wow. Oh my god, that counselor finally died. The one who had a hook on everybody. I can finally get him out of here. I guess we can put this vassal on, even though he's not very good. We kind of need him on our side. Wow, you're gonna try to siege that right next to me, eh? Did we take any prisoners? We did. I don't really care if they're contributing to war score. I kind of just want to ransom them anyway. Victory. Nice. So that ransom is going through. And this guy, we can convert and recruit. Join us. Scholarly circles. Hey, a bunch of learning. daughter is pretty much ready to inherit, so... We'll hold court first, of course. My Steward Duke Alfonso and my Chancellor Duke Orson stand in front of me, bickering as usual about the best politics for our country. War is the only way to make a country rich and powerful, states Alfonso assertly. Only in peace can a country grow and prosper, retorts Orson. This time, however, they expect me to take a position. Only peace can bring us prosperity. Archbishop Esteban now vows for me, eager to begin his proposal. My lord, Duke Hugh's County of Toulouse lacks a convenient church in which the locals can pray and honor the Lord. You must help find a new house of worship at Beaumont-sur-Lez. For the good of this Christian faith. Hell yeah. For the glory of God. Sounds good to me. I'll waste money on that. My kinswoman Agnes comes to me, asking me to annul her betrothal to Lothar Godalringer. He's cursed with a weak body. What? He's got 12 prowess. And always so restrained. It's unpleasant to boot. Please free me from obligation. No. Marriage is important. No, your options are monk or marry. Yep. I wish I could give them the option to either keep it or become monk. There you go. We got another book inspiration. We don't have a book about scholarly matters, so... I'm gonna move off of medicine focus just because I think we're not really accomplishing anything. I should have moved to piety. Makes more sense for the character, but you can tell that the min-maxer in me is like jumping out. Telling me to do the thing that will matter the most, even though, like, really it's not going to change that much. We're just increasing development a little bit. Powerful vassal. Wants council position. Not every powerful vassal can have a council position. That's not how it works. Oh boy. Who all has hooks on me and where did they get them from? Oh. I see. This probably happened in a hunt, right? It has to be theology. Yep. First of all, demand conversion. I will... No. It's gotta be theology. We'll make a worse book, but... Theology is more important to us in particular. Someone to impress. My half-brother. I'll find other ways to impress him. Oh, can we Please just die so I can stop being above domain limit. A connoisseur! Generating to the book. Or donating to the book. How generous. Generating. What? Another inspiration. But it's weave, so we don't care about it, really. And it's myth and legend instead of, instead of anything else. What did I want it to be? Why am I freaking out? It's not like a religious one, so I don't think it would be a priority for our money. For this guy in particular. Founded a religion based on the idea that the prophet's words were important. We should take heed of him. I don't know if I'm supposed to say his name. Is there a reason that his name isn't written? Is there a religious reason not to say it? Even if it was a religious tapestry, I guess we wouldn't be able to put him in it. You need more money for your book? Sure. Health is poor. We were a warlike courtier, so we've got high stuff there. How is our cultural acceptance looking? So Aquitaine is at 27%, we're doing alright. We have a bunch of French vassals, so we have 23% with them. Not awful. There's some Sardinian over there. Acceptance is going to be low because they're isolationist. Andalusian is still high. Same with Basque, Catalan, Occitano-Basque could be higher. We could hybridize with them. Oh, it gives a description. Okay, that's why it's there. Person can be sponsored. It's just that weave inspiration. Inspiration realized. My lord, my beneficiary Swanhilda smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. My book, my masterpiece is finished. Behold, a large, plainly illuminated copy of the Book of Hours, more appropriate for a bibliophile collection than to be used by the devoted. The cover is velvet that has been embroidered to display a repeating image of religious symbols. I am impressed. So let's see what it does. Prestige and learning lifestyle experience. Exotic arms. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of butcher peddlers report to have brought Takara Uyghur objects. Said to have come from a faraway court of a great ruler, Etiquette Buga of the Clerical Kingdom, no less. Mensu, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique armor could be yours for a special price, of course, Great King. A likely yarn indeed. I look testifying for guidance. It is certainly no fake, my liege. This is this work is indeed a kokon, and is of high quality. Fetch my coin purse. It's lackluster. figures. $400 down the drain. Gotta take the risk, though. Good spy master and Duke of Quito. His heir already has land over here. Oh, this is awkward. Man, these boroughs over here are all out of whack. This inspiration is still the weave one. Inspiration realized. My lord, I'm a beneficiary. Cantina announces her arrival in a surprisingly loud voice. She proudly holds up a package securely wrapped in cloth. I returned from Europe with an artifact from my journey. I took the bulky bundle into my hands and loosened the cords before peeling layer after layer. Inside lies a necklace. Cantina seems quite happy to be able to present you with this prize, but seems unwilling to expand on how it was acquired. This is magnificent. Truly. But so it's equipped. History. Yep, it was just given to us. That's all that's happened to it. That's still just the weave. What's going on? Alright. Once we die, that will probably be it. I may try to stream part of the next generation tonight. The first Queen of Aragón. We still don't have the Crown Authority to change gender law. Khan Omak, Buryat, and Berlanco cultures. Weird one. Can we hybridize with you yet? No, we can't, but we can with you. If we did, we would be egalitarian, Iberian vulgar, still Iberian heritage. Since we're changing ethos, we can keep both of our stuff. We would be able to add one so either chanson de guest or equitable. Occidental Basque. If we had higher acceptance, we would get more out of it, right? I think we should increase acceptance. So our cultural acceptance with Castilian, does it take into account... Yes, they share the ethos. So because we would be switching to the ethos that Occitan has, the Occitan would like us more. The French would not, still. So our vassals who are French, of which there are a few, it's mostly just these two, Toulouse and Auvergne. There's also these, but you know. Dear God, go outside. Flight, and I'm tucking into a gripping treatise on classical grammar, just as I start giggling delightfully at some delightfully snide marginalia left by the previous reader. My wife enters the room. Spineless man, you neglect everything but your studies. Reading indoors alone from dusk to dawn. Get your head out of those dusty scrolls, or don't come to my bed tonight. I don't need to. I have knowledge. How are we alive? What? Yeah. We can get along better with the Occitans by being egalitarian instead of bellicose. And we can get chanson de guest or equitable from them. I do like equitable. For our religion, are these virtuous? Both of them are, right? No, just is not. Just honest. But just is just a good trait for people to have. Chanson de guest. More poetry. Martial education traits are more valued. More knights. Craven and content are looked down upon. Blade master traits are better. Knights more prone to injury. Yeah, I kind of do want this one. Songs of heroes. Something like that, right? We will try to get that, but I think you're supposed to maximize cultural acceptance before you do. So we're gonna try. She would never disrespect the sanctity of her marriage. She knows that that's just heavily against our culture. You know, she's been living here for a while. She must have figured it out by now. Pedagogy, I guess. Pedagogy. Can I switch you? Swap. And then you... People have hooks on me because of my secrets. I guess that's fine. We can have just a bad marshal. Our position got better. We could increase control, I guess, in our other county there. New sponsorship. Adventure. Sure. We'll probably die before it finishes. But I said that for the last one, too, and it finished, so... Oh, court tutor is dead. Well, we need a new one. That is important to us. Our physician is pretty good at it, so... She can have the spot. Inspiration funded. Yes. One of these two. Let's, try a trinket. We're short on trinkets. I think this guy has one of ours. No, somebody does. Someone can be sponsored. Wants to make a sculpture. Skill is decent. Okay. We're a bit low on money, so... Not gonna prioritize that. How are our innovations going? Oh, we're getting burrs pretty fast. The Greco-Bulgarians we share religion with, apparently. The blessed armor of God. My lord, my antiquarian Estefania requires my attention. Let me introduce you to Dulcis, a woman of great sanctity, renowned throughout your lands. She has come to your court attracted by your fame as a pious and just ruler, and would like to extend divine protection to one of your treasures. I would prefer you do it to a different one, but, sure, you can do it to that armor. It's still not fantastic. You want a city? You can have it. I should be paying attention to, like, not give away the cities that are in my core county. Like, you see this one? Get out of there. So my disinherited son can be this mayor. I like that. Grant titles. He's a mayor now. Congratulations. Count Anico taking the knee. Serve me well. Another inspiration. Oh, just sculpture one. So what's the court language map looking like? Yep, there's a lot of French. Dual Vulgar, I mean. A little bit of High German. A little bit of Saxon, actually. A lot of Greek. A little bit of Czechoslovakian. Burning Thirst. I received a missive from my adventurer with words embellished, so I can see her in the theater of my mind. I'm not in the desert. I'm in a land of dreams. The difference between awakening and sleep is gone. My guide tells me that I hallucinate what I desire most. A paradise, a pool of water glistening like diamonds, laced with treasures at its banks. Instead, my lord, all I see is you here with me, forever one sandbank ahead, beckoning me to keep going. And it breaks me to know each step I take towards that mirage, I step further away from the true you. Wow. Would we lie? Yes. I think we would lie to try to get a better um a better artifact here. We're forgiving and chaste, but we're not honest. Oh, bandits on the road. Alright, keep laying low, they'll move on eventually. Oh my god, how do they keep succeeding? Also, you're the wrong religion, so... Um... Still a sculpture there. I guess our furniture isn't that good. Wait, give me a second. Yeah, we only have one famed furniture. You know what? Maybe he will be able to get us good furniture. Let's fund that one. Get us a good sculpture. We can declare wars. Yeah, we just have holy wars that we can do at all times. Because we're hostile to everybody, we can still ally with them, but we can also still holy war them. Glasgow. My youngest daughter to give birth to a son. Not the heir, who currently only has one daughter. Inspiration. I can dedicate it to Gonzalo. There we go. My half-brother and friend. He's just a count, but you know, it's something. He has a truce because he tried to fight my other brother here. My infirm brother. Hybrid culture formed. More we know because our hybrid culture. Up here? Yeah. Stand and fight, horse lords. Ximena is no longer your physician. What happened? Oh, she got murdered. Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate. How will we ever find a replacement? Right, so we need a physician. He's at least young, so he'll survive for a bit. So he can be both. Royal Court. There is Murder Holes and Free Souls, a pallid individual who looks as if she spent her entire life skulking underground, lurking in the corner of my throne room. I've heard tell you might want a secret passage installed. I can craft any impure corridor your twisted heart desires. No, I shall enter and leave rooms only by the front door. How dare you? And nice. How are we alive? Our health has been poor for so long. Master of the Horse position is vacated. It has to be a vassal. This mayor, I guess. Where is it? Oh, it's in our main county. Yeah, appoint him. Oh, someone's donating to that statue that's happening. We got the adventure in Arabia and the sculpture. Arabian Empire, Hamzid. Right, so his brother has a duchy. That's why he's not called the Hamzid Empire, or Hamzid. Oh boy. Let's take the risk, right? We already have a decent statue. Listen well, Abbess. My wife must be heard. Okay, well, we tried. Dynastic Kinslayer. Really? Who did you kill? You executed... a distant relative. Esteban, I require your assistance. Nah, just sell everything. We're too old for this shit. Or grandeur decreased. Wow. It's a visit from my adventure, and it's covered in ruddy dust from our journey through the desert mountains. I scaled another beast and topped the thousands of flat plateaus. I have seen no sign of another woman has ever trod upon this rock. Today I braved the highest I have yet scaled. I think this rock cries out for a worthy name. It commemorate this achievement being overseen by the finest king in the cosmos. I'm sure the locals have named the mountain already. Yeah, we're forgiving. We don't want to make too much fun of our son there. A masterwork statue. A beautiful statue of me, King Pharaoh, painted and excellently carved. The king is famous for his enlightened reign over the kingdom of Aragón. The yoke of the sculpture is excellently worked. It's made of oak. Let's put it in the court. Instead of this carling statue, no. Instead, this statue of me. A bird. To a stalwart friend, Gonzalo. Alright. My youngest half-sister can marry. There we go. What language map? Arabic is still better for us. Open-minded. How are we alive? Hi, Almoner died already? Oh, he was infirm. And melancholic. He got both of those immediately. He was in pretty good health when we put him there. Our Archbishop can have the role. High learning and part of the clergy? Why not? Maybe it'll make him better at his job of being an Archbishop. Right, so we can fire him and then we just have to roll the dice if we get a better one. If we got a really bad Archbishop, we can still fire. We should be converting the faith. It goes pretty slow with our faith, but you know. County of Uckless over here. They will pray to God. It'll be easier to convert that one, but the son who inherits it is just gonna get it. Oh, we finished making that temple. May the Lord bless us all. If we survive long enough, we might be able to consecrate the bloodline. Oh, nope. Dead within a year. Know thyself. Well, may as well hold court one last time. My vassal, Mayor Armengol, can barely contain his rage, erupting. There's nothing else he's done about the Occult outsider. He gesticulates wildly. I've had quite enough of Duchess Emma and her ridiculous customs. Everything about them is alien to Iberian virtues. It is time for your foreign subjects to adopt the mores of their betters. There's much you could learn from other traditions. Oh, Aragón is the land of many peoples. Don't know what's up. I am faced with Margalita Paris de Aragón's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as her grandmother, Queen Parthena, gently ushers her towards my throne. King, she laments. This girl has been at Pharaoh's court with no one to watch over her since the disappearance of her dear mama. Please, look into her future. My hands are full. I'm too old, but we'll find somebody who can do it. Oh, magnificent King Pharaoh, I am Khadidu, and I've traveled far to ask for your aid in writing a great adjustment. My brother, Amir Hermes, currently sits on the throne of games, but I am the true and rightful ruler of those lands. If you aid me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally until the end of my days. So that is all the way down there. He's a murderer. I don't know if we want anything to do with this man. We really don't. I cannot help you, but you can stay here. We have done that event once already. Right, first in the world, look at that. We can call a hunt. We're gonna die pretty soon. Our borders are decently clean, actually. I imagine our de jure drift is pretty good right now. No, it's not. Why is this not? What? We completely control this duchy. Why is it not drifting? Oh no, it will. 84 years. Down here, 11 years. Down here, 6 years. Because we don't have this one county that this duchy isn't drifting. And we're getting Languedoc slowly. The mountain's in the way of us getting Armagnac, but if we had... Well, we can't get Vizcaya either because it's too far away. Yep, so Navarra is the first step to going this way anyway. It's just Toledo that we need one more county. To start drifting in that direction. This hook is about to end, but they're too far away for me to do anything about it. Look at how much land the papacy has. Oh, I'd be scared of those crusades when they start happening, but we don't have any holy sites yet. So we will change that. We do have an independence faction with 3 members. Murcia, Auvergne, and Toulouse. Liberty faction with just 1 person, Gascon. And populist faction. They only don't like us because the cultural acceptance is low in Occitano, for Occitano Basque. I mean, I think it's pretty high at 56%, but... maybe I'm wrong. You demand an artifact? No. I find it really weird. They'll, like, demand artifacts from their king and stuff, and it just, like, plummets their opinion of you. I lost 60 opinion for refusing to give something away that is mine. This son learned a language. Why did he learn Serbo-Croatian? I don't know, but he did it. A reasonable point, Esteban. Nephew was slain. Oh, oh my god. Did that both happen at once? Wait a second. Died on the 24th of May. King Pero of Aragón has passed on at 66 years of age. He died of old age, one of the best fighters of his age. He's unrivaled in hand-to-hand combat. Queen Katerina ascends to the throne. Prone to rage, Katerina's enemies and vassals alike are likely to live in fear of her. We didn't lose any problematic titles. And this is... We're on the 7th generation already? Well, 2 of them are really short, but still. The 24th of May. The 24th of May. Okay, this was just a friend who died, right? Yeah. So one of his friends died the same day that he did. And it caused both those to come up at once. Nice. Alright. Well, we'll sort out this next generation on the next stream. This is exactly when I wanted to take a break. It might be tomorrow morning, or it might be tonight. It depends how my voice is feeling this evening, so we'll find out. Either like roughly 2 hours from now, or roughly 16.5 hours from now, tomorrow morning. Alright. What did we accomplish this stream? Oh, right, we reformed the religion. And working on converting the land. We're eventually gonna try to take some holy sites. Get like a foothold in like these islands down here so we can have diplomatic relations with the Ashari. Cool shit. So excited for that next time, and I'll see you then.